guys, it's Kevin again, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing Two Witches of the East End, Season 1, Episode 3, called, what was it called? I know, I can't remember the title right now. I can't think of the title right now, oh my god. Today I Am a Witch. That was the episode. And I really enjoyed this episode. I think out of these 3 episodes, this one has really been the best. I thought they did a really great job with this episode. And I really enjoyed it. There is some stuff that I do really want to talk about, especially in Freya's part of the story. I am definitely loving her storyline, but let's just get to the main storyline, which of course had to do with, so Aunt Wendy basically is teaching the girls what they're truly capable of. And, that's basically the plot of the episode. You know, not Ingrid, but Joanna's kind of like, oh, we shouldn't expose them to witchcraft and things like that. But Wendy says, you know what if we train them? What if we make them better? We could show them what and what not to do. And I really like, Wendy's strategy there because, you know, she wants to actually help them. And then there's Joanna who really does not want to help them at all. And, you know, but Wendy really does want to help him, and I think Wendy was very funny in this episode, and I like that she was helping him. I really like that. You know, I really love that. So yeah, that was really great. So, but basically we see that, you know, there's this spell that they can't, I believe Ingrid can't come up really with this spell, and, eventually she does come up with it, and everything's good with that. So I really like that plot that was going on there. But what I really enjoyed was Freya's plot. Basically, Freya's trying to keep Killian at arm's length, and as usual, she's failed with flying colors. And having Killian as her new co-bartender does not help her emotional struggle. Basically, she's telling everyone that she's having sexual dreams about Killian, and really it's Dash that's, in reality, is the one she's having sex with, and she really wants her to be with Killian. So she doesn't really know. She's kind of just torn here. And I really like this storyline. It, you know, basically, it turns out that her feelings for him trigger an intense power surge. So yeah, that's basically what's going on with Killian. We can see that they definitely have chemistry here, and they definitely, you know, we definitely see that they have a lot of chemistry, and it's going to be very interesting to see, you know, what exactly happens here. That's definitely going to be very interesting, you know, to see who she ended up picking. But then we found out something about Dash. First of all, we can clearly see that Freya does not want Dash to completely compliment her and say, oh, everything's going to be okay. She doesn't want him to say that. She wants something more than that. You know, she wants to be more, you know, I don't really know what the word is for it, but she wants to be more, you know, she doesn't want more than just it's going to be okay. But what she does find out is that he was engaged before he met Freya. But as it turns out, you know, Killian actually comes into the picture, and Dash told Freya he wouldn't be surprised if Killian was planning on hitting on her. So he clearly sees that Killian and Freya do have feelings for each other. He does see that. But, it looks like, you know, Freya was very upset over Dash at this, that he never told her about his, you know, how he was engaged before he met her. And she kind of gets upset over this. And I think it's a good thing that she did get upset over, because he should tell her things like that. You know, she probably thought all this time it wasn't like that, and that was the truth. So yeah, that's basically what was going on there, and I really liked that plot. I thought it was really great. Now, Ingrid's plot was basically, Ingrid and Adam finally went on their first date, but it took a turn for the worse when Ingrid casually brought up her, mother's murder trial, and, basically, there's no casual way to bring up something like that. There really is not a casual way to bring up something like that. You can't just say, oh, by the way, my mother is a murderer, or something like that. You know, you can't really say that. And Adam told her she wasn't taking the situation seriously enough. You know, Ingrid then returns to the library where she casts a spell to find out who would die as a result of her curse, and she's convinced it'll be her. But the more Adam sticks around, the more, you know, it kind of seems like Adam could be the one to die, and they basically kiss at the end because they see that, you know, they actually do like each other. Yeah, so I don't really know who's going to be the one to die here. I definitely think it's going to be very interesting to see, and, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to see if he dies or not. I think he probably will die because it just seems like, you know, Ingrid truly does love him, and it's you know, she casted the spell, so obviously it's gonna be someone that she loves that's gonna die. They said that clearly. Someone that you love is gonna die. She loves him. It doesn't necessarily need to be one of her sisters. It could be him, and that, I think, you know, I'd be fine if he died because it'd be a nice thing to see in her character for her to see. You know what? Maybe these things backfire on me. I want to see something backfire for them. And then we basically see that the other problem was Wendy was convincing Joanna to go on the offensive and stop the shifter before it strikes again. And this required Joanna basically make a list of her enemies, and once she factored in her past lives, the list was basically endless. And then we get a glimpse of the man behind the shifter at the end of the episode, but we've never seen before. Basically, we don't know who it could be. Why do I have this feeling that it's Dash? I do. I have this feeling it's Dash because they do not want us to have Dash, and they want us to root for Killian and Freya. They don't want us to root for Dash and Freya. So I think if it was Dash, that'd be a huge twist, and clearly we saw there are things he's not telling her. So there could be a reason why he didn't tell her that. We don't know the reason, but I think there is a reason why he's not telling her, because he wouldn't just not tell her. I think there is a reason why he's telling her. So it could be him. I definitely think it could be. But let me know what you guys saw of this episode. Also, I just want to say that it probably is going to be Adam who dies, because also he is only listed as a recurring character as of now. He's not a main character. So I would not be surprised if he just gets killed off in the end. So I would not be surprised about that. Who do you guys think the shadow is? Who do you guys think that is? You know, not the shadow, but yeah, the shadow. Who do you think? The shifter? Who do you think the shifter is? Who do you think is gonna be the one to die? Do you think it could be Adam and Dillian or Killian or not Dillian, Killian or Dash? Who is better for Freya? But overall, yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was a really great episode, and I really am loving the show. I think it's a really great show, and I'm definitely really, really, really enjoying it. So yeah, that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next video. Okay, bye.